Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for your July 20th, 2023 severe weather forecast. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This is looking like a pretty concerning day. I know I say that all the time, but it's looking especially worrying for July 20th because there's actually an enhanced risk of severe weather for that day, but we'll go ahead and get into that in a minute. But for right now, let's go and talk about our marginal risk, which extends all the way from the southeast over into the Midwest, Ohio Valley, all the way into the plains. So if you're in that area, look out for some potentially very small isolated tornadoes, some slightly damaging wind gusts, or some small hail. But overall, usually nothing too bad happens in those regions. And then we have three different slight risks of severe weather. One of these is up here in the Ohio Valley with Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, as well as Michigan. We got one in the southeast, including North Carolina and South Carolina. And then we have another slight risk over here in the Panhandle, Oklahoma, the Panhandle of Texas. We got western Kansas over here, eastern Colorado, and northeastern New Mexico. So let's go ahead and talk about our enhanced risk. This is where there might be some stuff going on. So it's not every day that we get an enhanced risk of severe weather. I don't know why it just disappeared there for a second. But anyway, yeah, if you are in this area here, the Panhandle, Oklahoma, southeastern Colorado, or southwestern Kansas, this is where the primary point of concern is coming from for the storms on July 20th. So let's go ahead and talk about the threats that brings. Starting off with our tornado probabilities, we've got a big 2% risk over here in the southeast, going up into the Ohio Valley in the Midwest. We got Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. So if you're in that area, you have a 2% chance of seeing a tornado. And then we've also got one over here in our slight risk over here. We've got the Panhandle, Oklahoma, western Kansas, eastern Colorado. So if you're in any of those areas, look out because you have a slight chance of seeing a tornado on July 20th. Then we have our damaging wind outlook, and this is what's really driving most of the concern here. So we have a big 5% risk of damaging winds across our marginal risk of severe weather, and then a bunch of 15% chances in the spots where our slight risks were. But then we've got this not only 30% chance of damaging winds in our enhanced risk, but it's also a hatch risk because it's got that little circle there. So if you're in the 5% area, the brown area, you have a 5% chance of seeing winds of 60 miles an hour or higher. If you are in the yellow area, you have a 15% chance of seeing winds 60 miles an hour or higher. And if you are in this red area here, you have a 30% chance of seeing winds of 75 miles an hour or higher, because it's that hatch risk there that's doing all that. So this area right here really needs to be looking out for some damaging winds, could possibly cause a derecho. You never know, but it's not looking good right now because you got a 30% chance and it's a hatch risk, so look out. Then our hail threat, we got the 5% risk over our marginal area, into the Carolinas, the Deep South, the Midwest, Ohio Valley, as well as the plains. But then we got two 15% risks over here in the Ohio Valley and the plains area over here. So if you are in the yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger, so look out. So yeah, that has been your July 20th, 2023 severe weather forecast. This is not good. You know, this is the second time that I've forecasted an enhanced risk here. So that area needs to be looking out tomorrow for some pretty crazy weather. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.